In Buddhism, the understanding of suffering, known as dukkha, is fundamental to the teachings of the Buddha. According to Buddhist philosophy, suffering arises from various sources, and the path to happiness involves addressing these root causes. Let's explore these concepts in more detail. Firstly, suffering in Buddhism is often attributed to the impermanent nature of existence. Everything in life, whether material possessions, relationships, or even our own bodies, is subject to change and eventual decay. This impermanence leads to attachment and clinging, which in turn result in suffering when these impermanent things inevitably change or are lost. Secondly, the Buddha taught that suffering arises from the craving and desire for things to be different from how they are. This craving can manifest in various forms, such as the desire for sensory pleasures, the desire for existence or non-existence, or the desire for things to remain the same. However, since everything is impermanent, these desires are bound to lead to disappointment and suffering. Additionally, Buddhism teaches that suffering arises from ignorance or misunderstanding of the true nature of reality. This ignorance leads to the belief in a permanent, independent self, which in turn gives rise to attachment, aversion, and other forms of mental afflictions that perpetuate suffering. So, how can one achieve happiness in the Buddhist approach? The Buddha proposed the Noble Eightfold Path as a guide to alleviating suffering and attaining lasting happiness. This path consists of 8 interconnected practices. 1. Right understanding, cultivating wisdom by understanding the true nature of reality, including the impermanence of all things. 2. Right intention, developing wholesome intentions and motivations, such as compassion and kindness, while relinquishing harmful desires. 3. Right speech, practicing truthful, kind, and harmonious communication. 4. Right action, engaging in ethical conduct by abstaining from harming others and cultivating actions that promote well-being. 5. Right livelihood, choosing a livelihood that is in line with ethical principles and contributes to the welfare of others. 6. Right effort, cultivating the effort to abandon unwholesome states of mind and cultivate wholesome ones. 7. Right mindfulness, developing present moment awareness and mindfulness of one's thoughts, feelings, and actions. 8. Right concentration, cultivating mental focus and concentration through practices such as meditation, leading to deep states of tranquility and insight. By following the Noble Eightfold Path, individuals can gradually free themselves from the causes of suffering and experience genuine happiness and inner peace. Rather than seeking happiness through external sources that are impermanent and ultimately unsatisfying, Buddhism teaches that true happiness comes from within, through the cultivation of wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. In conclusion, Buddhism offers profound insights into the nature of suffering and the path to genuine happiness. By understanding the causes of suffering and following the Noble Eightfold Path, individuals can transcend suffering and find lasting peace and fulfillment in their lives.